So this will help us solidify our React Redux concept, and we're going to build this cool e-commerce shop. Actually, it is not a complete e-commerce shop. This all data we are getting from a API endpoint, but nevertheless, it's a means all the styling and all those things are there, and we're getting the data from an endpoint. So we'll learn how to do API call and all those things. Plus, we have this thing, and besides this, if I click on it, we get a loading bar, and we'll see this thing. So styles are also not that bad, and we are going to use Semantic UI. So all of these things are working. Routing is also there, so we are using routing also. So we are going to learn a bit of React Router DOM also. So this is all about it. So what I will do, I will close this project. Okay, and let's get started from the beginning. Okay, so I have just created an empty project right now. Okay, the empty project is there, which is React Redux project through the npx command, and I will start it. I will install some dependencies: Redux, React Redux, Axios, and React Router DOM. As I have told that there is going to be routing also here. Okay, so I will do that. Okay, so that is done. Now what I will need to do, let me open it with VS Code. Okay, it is opened. So also let me start it. npm start. Starting. So from this back to this. Okay, so this is like this is how a React project is there in the starting, and now we have to remove a lot of things because we don't want all this boilerplate codes and all those things. Okay, so the things which I'm going to remove is set up this index.css and app test also. I think src is also selected. I don't want to delete the src. Set up this index.css and app test.js. I'm removing. Delete it. So all the boilerplate code are going to the recycle bin, and then after that I'll go to index.js. Report vital I have just removed. Index.css is also I have removed. Save it. Now I'll go to the app.css. Even before that, I have to go to index.html. We are going to use the Semantic Ui in this project. Okay, so let me increase the font size a bit. So we are going to use Semantic Ui. So let me copy the Semantic. Okay, I'll fix it. Semantic UI CDN. So this one I have to go, and this min.css I have to copy, not a JS but min.css. Copy link tag, and here I have to come and anywhere I can paste, but in the head it should be there. So here I will paste it 2.4 and all, save it. Okay, so after that I have to come to my app.js. We close this. We come to the app.js, and here there is no logo, so I will remove the logo. App.css is there, and let me have h1 hello Redux. And if you want to know more about Redux, you can go through my React Redux tutorial, which is there in this channel. Save it. So hello Redux, hope it's doing right now. Okay, hello Redux, yeah, it is showing. Okay, sometimes you need to refresh. Even the hot reloading is not, it doesn't work all the time. So let us start to have our structure. So in the src we'll have as always have a components folder. Okay, Then after that, in the src only, we are going to have a Redux folder, then and another folder known as action. So there are many different boilerplate structure, but I'm going to follow this. So next, actions. Then in the Redux only, I'm going to have here new folder known as constants. Then here in the Redux only, new folder reducers, and here only in the Redux only, store.js is there. Okay, the store.js is also there. Okay, so after that, we will start with the constant folder. So always we in Redux we have a constant, means it might seem that it is not required, but it is always a good practice to have this constant because we can use it at different places. So in the constant folder, I'll have a file known as action types.js, and here export const action types equal to set products equal to set products. Okay, selected products, set products, and selected product is right, and remove selected product, it is also right. So this GitHub Copilot is working pretty nice. I have GitHub Copilot installed, so these suggestions are given by GitHub Copilot. I have another thing also, a tab9 is also there. So I've got three AIs. One is the default emit, which is comes with VS Code. Then I have tab9, which is also an AI which suggests me, and the latest one is GitHub Copilot. And GitHub Copilot is the best, but it suggests something way too much. Okay, so action types I have done. Now I will. We are going to create an action in the action folder. Okay, so let me close this out and close this also for the now time being. And in the action folder, I will create products actions.js, products action.js I will create. And here the first thing I need to do is to import our constant. Okay, so import action types from constant action types. Yeah, it is right, my AI is right. And we will have two actions. So as you all know, means we have action types, which is generally export function. From the action, it connects to the reducers in Redux. So action and reducers are the main things. This is also known as action creator. Okay, export const set products equal to products, and yeah, so it is also a sort of right, but action types dot products, but this is known as payload in React. So AI was almost right, so it is known as product payload. So this is done, and then export const selected product equal to product, and then what do you say? Yep, you are right. So Again, the AI was right. Selected product, payload is product. So because selected product is the one thing that we should understand. This is products is multiple. This is plural. This is singular. We can do anything, but we should follow the pattern, means what it really is. This is plural products and this is singular. Select product, which are going to use when we are going to select the product. Okay, now it's time to create a reducer. So reducer, here is the reducer, and it is products reducer dot js, products reducer .js we are going to do. And the reducers are almost same, almost means there will be a switch statement and all, and it will be like that only. Okay, so let us start. Again, the first thing which I need to do is the action type and the constant action type. Let me see one more thing. Is there an error? No, there is no error, so it means it is okay. And const initial state equal to product. Yeah, you are right, but the thing is that products are right, but I will have some dummy data first. The API call we will do later on, but for the time being we are going to have some dummy data. Okay, yeah, okay, okay, okay. Sometimes I play with this AI, but it is wrong. It is title is and category. Actually I don't like these names like this. Mac Mini, I want real name Mac Mini M1, and the category is maybe desktop. So this is just a temporary thing. We are going to get all these things from the API endpoint. Okay, so this is done, and then we will come here, and after this export const products reducer state initial state. No, it is not action. Actually I could have take action also, but the thing is that okay, it is not add products and all. They want to take this. It's better that I do it myself, means everything. Sometimes this AI is most of the time wrong also. So this action is there. What I am going to do, this action, so I am going to destructure it. So there is type and payload here. So sometimes you need to do something else also, means generally I take action only, but this time I'll do a bit different. Type comma payload. So this is what we're getting it from the reducer. So there is one weird kind of thing in React Redux. See, the action creator is somehow connected to the reducer. So that is an internal mechanism that people don't understand. That is an internal mechanism. Okay, that is something which is there. Whenever there action will be fired, action creator will be done, and then the reducer will be called. When action creator means, if this action creator will fire, then this one will call. If some other is done, then this one. So we are first doing this set products one. So this set products one, let us do that, and that's why I am doing this type and payload. I am destructuring it. Okay, so now as always in reducer, what we have a switch case. Okay, switch, and I'm doing type. Okay, switch type. No, again it is wrong. It is not add product. It is actually, there is nothing like add product. There is something like set products. Set products is there, and right now I will return the state only. Later on we are going to change. So we are going to have a default also. Default is return state. Right now it is like this only. We are soon going to change it. Okay, so this actually this is going to end here. This switch case is ending here, but we have to end one more thing, which is this yellow bracket. So this bracket we have to, this payload also soon we are going to use the yellow bracket we have ended, and our reducer is done. So now generally in React Redux project, we have a concept of root reducer, and we always have this concept of root reducer where we are going to use one or two. Means you can omit this, but then the pattern changes, and you always have this root reducer, and it is always useful because we generally don't have one reducer. In bigger projects, we have a lot of reducers. The root reducer is a must, and for the root reducers, you have to create a file known as, in the reducer only, you have to create a file known as index.js, image.js I have created, and then here the first thing is import combine reducers from Redux import. So this combine reducer is from Redux, but the other reducer will be this products reducer, which we have just created, products reducer. So from products reducer, which is in the same path. After that, what we have to do, we have to const reducers equal to combine reducers, okay, all products and products reducer, which we have just done, products reducer, and then we have to export this reducer also. Export default reducers. I have to do save it. Now the one of the last piece of the puzzle is the store. So store also we always create in a Redux, and they're used to combine all the pieces, and they're also there because the middleware is generally created in the store. Okay, so okay, Redux has also gone to a lot of changes, because earlier what used to happen, everything we used to do it through higher order component, and it was a bit complicated. Nowadays there are hooks for everything. So as I have told earlier on my channel also, everything is getting converted into hooks. So Redux is also now heavily into hooks, although you can use the old pattern also, add other component, and I have that on my tutorial also. But the new way is to do it through use dispatch and use selector hook, and that is what we are going to see soon. So all this is the very modern pattern of Redux. Okay, so we are going to go to the, close this thing, go to the store. Okay, import create store, create not store from Redux. So create a store I am doing. Not like this, sometimes it gives way too much. Import reducers from reducers index const store equal to create a store reducers, and the second parameter we are taking blank right now, so we are going to soon change it. Means this is for Redux thunk and all those things. Okay, and then not in this tutorial but later on, export default I will have some later on for that, some thunk also. Okay, so this is done, export default store, and everything is done here. Now the thing is that we'll also learn to install the famous Redux DevTool extension in this project. Okay, so let me go here and do a Redux DevTool. Actually Redux DevTool, yeah, so this is the pattern, and I'm using Chrome. You can use Firefox also. So they have from Chrome Web Store. Actually I have already installed this thing. So Chrome Web Store, so see it is showing me, so you have to install this thing, and Redux projects are it is very much required to have this tool, because although this is a small project or bigger project, it gets complicated very soon. So you need to know where the state is going, how the state is getting updated, and all those things. So Redux dev tool is a must. Okay, so as they're telling you, need to store it, and then you need to add this thing, compose and all this thing in the Redux store. So that is one of the main use again of the Redux store. So this we have to copy and have to come back here, and here I have to give a comma, then I have to give this, save it, and see, this is like this. Let me have it in one line. Okay, so this is done now, but it is not yet done. Okay, because if I go here and if I right click it, okay, where is my Redux step tool? Yeah, here it is. If I go here, it will tell me no store is found. Okay, even though I have everything installed, so only this much installation is not enough. You have to go to your, not app, you have to you have to go to your index.js, which is actually the starting point, and you have to go to the index.js, and here what you need to do here, we have everything with the provider. Okay, so this provider you have to do. So I will come here and provider from React Redux. Okay, so that is correct, and like this I have to do, and I have to wrap this app in it. But this is not all. We have to do the store. We have to pass a store equal to store store. So what is this store? This store is the, okay, is it giving me, yeah, so this is, so it is giving me exact thing. So this is what the store which I created, this is store which we have created. So we have to wrap it like this, save it, and let me go back here. Products reducers, countries all what, action types. Okay, the name is not like this, the name is action types. Is that same? It will give me error here also. Sometimes you cannot believe this AI. Okay, at least the file name is that thing, na? Save it, yeah, it is done. Save it, refresh it. So refresh it, and if I go to state, see, my state is there. My state from the reducer is there, which is the current state, and I have that thing. So let's get started. The Redux dev tool is done, so it's time to create some components. So we'll go, and the first component which we are going to create is the video's blurred. Nope, I'm going on a full definition. Nope. So it's on a 720p because I'm checking it at other at another place also, and it is looking quite good. 7:20 p.m. broadcasting. Okay, so here we are here, and I'm in the components folder. I will create a header.js file, and here RAFCE I'll do. Okay, and then we are going to use the semantic UI as I have told. So class name equal to UI fixed menu div h2 e-commerce shop, class name equal to UI container center, UI container center I'll do. Then I will have three files actually. One is the product listing.js. Just right now I will keep only h1 product listing, have some space, save it. The second one is product details, product details.js, RAFCE, the shortcut, and here also h1 product details like this, save it, close it right now. And the last one will be product components.js, RAFCE, and here h1 product component, save it. Now it's time to have some React router DOM in our project. So means the React router in our project. So let us do that. And so let's go ahead and introduce the React router DOM. Okay, so what should I here app is okay. Let me remove this, all these things. Okay, router will be there, and inside this the header component will be there. So it's not coming. Import header from sometimes I have so many things like it doesn't show components header. Okay, so I don't have home. Then let me do that browser router thing which you always do, import browser. So browser router is the main thing as router, so it is giving me the complete thing. Browser router as router, then route is there, and link is not there. It is a switch will be there. Link we use at a different place. Switch we are definitely going to use, and so this is done. And then after this header we'll have the switch. So this is how React router works. Switch is there, and switch will end, and inside this we will have the route exact component is not there, is no home component anyways. Path exact is okay, but component is my product listing, product listing. It will be product listing. Will it come? It's not coming. Product listing is there, and then the other route, there will be two route. And the route is route path equal to slash product and product ID will be there. Component will be product details. It will be the product details. Okay, and the product details also we have to install. Anyways, we have to import the product details also. So product detail is done. It is detail or details. So S is there. Product details is there. Okay. Route 404 not found. So this route also we can have. Okay. So this is like this. And so the thing is that we are going to do the product listing first. So let me go here, product listing. I'm going to do the product listing, and again in the product listing we are going to use the semantic UI and all. So here div class name equal to UI grid container. UI grid container is there. Then here product component, and it is not imported, and it is not imported. Okay, so product component, let me write it, import product component from product component is in the same directory. So like this, product component, am I getting any error? No, it is doing like this. Okay, we'll fix it. Okay, product component is there. So next thing we do is go to the product component. Okay, product component, and here we are going to actually start using the Redux thing. Okay, so as I've told, nowadays we either use selector or use dispatch. They're hooks from React Redux library, which is combining everything. Okay, so the first thing which we are going to do is the import use selector from React Redux is there. Dispatch we are not going to use here, so it is okay. Product component is there. Okay, so after that, here const products equal to use selector. Like this, we use the use selector. Okay, so use selector, we're going to take the state, and we are going to get the state dot all products dot products, but we won't have this here, we'll have this at the end. So this, if you go to the reducer, or if you go here, where is my Redux state? So this products and products are there. So state dot products and product are there. Okay, it is giving me error because I don't want this. Okay, so products are done, and then but the problem, but the one thing is there. If I go to my, where is my reducer? So I have just one product. Okay, so this product I have, we're soon going to change it. soon going to get everything from the API endpoint. So I can have this as ID and title. So let us have only ID structure that and get it. So const ID comma title equal to products of 0, like this. And here, so let us now have everything and show it in the product component. And let us do that. Div of class name equal to, so we are going to have all the semantic UI classes for wide value, for white column, okay. Let me remove this for white column. Then div of class name is UI card. UI card is wrong. UI cards, it should be cards. And then link is there, link. Okay, now div, another div will be there. It will have the class name of card and div. It will be empty div right now. It will have a class name of image. We're soon going to have an image, so we are going to have it here. That image we are going to have it here. And then after that div I'll have, and here I will have a class name of content, and here div header of a title. So this title I am going to show. Let's save it. Okay, the title I am going to show, and so it is showing me like this. Okay, so actually the look and all these things are not right. One of the reason is that this is app.css. We have to change the style in this app.css. So let us change it. Since this is not a CSS class, I'm not going to tell much about it. Okay, so see, control A, control B, you can go through it, because we have to even though we are using that thing semantic UI, there are still some changes are there. See, I was using semantic UI, then it is coming like this. So some of the little changes are always required. Whether you're using bootstrap or something, it's not even get away from CSS anyway. So some of the things are there, and it is now looking good. So it should look like this. And soon we are going to have image also in that, and then it will look much better. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to use a API endpoint. Okay, API endpoint, we are going to use this API endpoint. We are going to use fake store API. Okay, fake store API, we are going to use Redux, and we are going to get a single product. No, get a single product also we are going to get. So we are going to get this, get all of the products, like this. All of the products we have to do this. So this thing we are going to do in the product listing, not in the component, but in the listing. We are going to come again, and here we are going to get it. Okay, so when we want to get something, means first thing is that always we are going to use the user effect and all those things we are going to use. And access also we have loaded, so access we are going to use. So let us use that first. Import axios from axios, import use dispatch. We are going to use this thing, use dispatch, because the moment we get some data we have to dispatch it. Use dispatch we have to do. And the other thing which we need to do is the import. Okay, let me do one thing. This I will bring it from there. Okay, so I need the action creator also. Okay, so const, so this is a new way to do Redux. Okay, the old way of map state to prop, map dispatch to props are gone. Is there still there? You can use it, but always you should use the modern way. Always you should use the functional component instead of the class based component. Okay, dispatch equal to use dispatch I'm going to do, and then the usual thing how we do the APIs call. So I will do that const fetch products equal to like this. Okay, so enough of this thing. So let me do the async. We're going to use async await. So const response equal to await. I have to do axios dot where I am. So this is the endpoint which I have. So this endpoint I'll do. It is breaking because what is there? I am not ending it. So this is there. Axios dot get is okay, and then I will get it, and in the response I will get it. So that is the best thing about Axios. You don't have to do two API calls, just like kind of fetch. If I have to do it, I have to do it twice. So but we don't have to do that. Okay, so dot get I will do, and then maybe I can have a catch here. Not like this patch. Actually, sometimes I don't understand what to do with this, because the moment I press tab it will take catch whatever suggestions they are giving, or equal to console dot logger is okay. It is more than enough actually. Okay, so now I'm going to do a dispatch. Yeah, I'm going to do a dispatch, but dispatch I'm going to do it is set products response or data, because we will get in the response or data. So set products is done, and no suggestions. I don't know what happened. Import set products from Redux action product sort actions. Okay, that is done, and then this is done. So dispatch, I will come back to it in a second. So I will explain a bit of Redux life cycle, maybe use effect. I'm going to use like this, fetch products like this, yeah, like this. So it will do the component did mount. It will run once, and this fetch product is done, and all those things are done. And what so how does this work? So it will get the data and all. So this set products will be run. So what is the set products? This is how the complete life cycle is there. Let me save it actually once, then I will explain. So set products I will call here. It will, why it is coming here like this? Have I made something wrong? Set products, set products, yeah, it will come here anyways. Means set products. Okay, set products will be called, this thing will be called, and type action dot set products, and payload will be also given. So payload also will be given, which is response dot data. The payload we are sending it here because the payload is there. And then after that what it happens, it goes to the your reducers and all it go, and then it updates it. And reducer also we are going to update, and then any component which is using the selector hook can get the data. So it is like a global state. So this reducer is like a global state. So this global state can be, and then we can change this global state. Okay, so that is there. So that's why reducer is, this is so much powerful. You don't have to do something like context API that it is going from here till there and all. You don't need to know all those things. Just send it to the reducer, and then you can access it from anywhere. So you can update the state from any component. You can access the state from any component. So this is not a React state. This is Redux state. It is different than Redux state, React state, which is based on the component. This is global. Okay, so now we need to change something in the reducer. So first we need to remove this hard-coded data. So I am removing this hard-coded data. Okay, hard-coded data has been removed, and the payload we are getting now. Okay, so payload we are getting now, set products, we are getting the payload. We are going to remove this. So dot 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 spread operator I'm going to use. So whatever was there earlier, it was there, and then the products will be equal to payload. So whatever the payload is coming, so I'll get this array of objects like this. Where am I? So I will get this something like this array of objects. So this is what I am going to get. Now let me go to the product component, because we need to product listing, we are setting the product. Now we have to get the product. Okay, so these things we need to change product component, because now it is not like the single thing. So now we are going to have a render thing. So let me delete it first. Okay, so deleted it first. Then what I'm going to do, okay, const render list equal to products dot map product like this. I'm going to do this. No, I don't want all this things. Const, so I'm destructuring it first. Const id comma title comma image comma price comma category this equal to product. So I'm doing this first, and then after that this whole return will actually go inside it. So because alt and top, this return will come here, and the first thing which I'm going to have, we're getting this ID also. So in React, whenever we map through something, we should use the ID, so that it doesn't give it gives a very bad warning if you don't use it, that blah, 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 it is some performance issues there and all those things. Okay, so that image, we also have the image, so I'm in the image, and then img source is image. Yeah, source is image, alt is title. Yeah, more than word. Okay, it's content header is there, so I will have the diff, and here dollar price. So I've already destructured it, so the price is also there, and then class name equal to meta price. Meta with the meta name just now. Meta is the new name for Facebook. So meta category is the thing. So we have used all those things, but actually this render list we are doing, so we have to return this render list, or else how it will be there. So it's sort of creating a component, which we could have created a different component also outside, but we are doing it here itself. So now what we have to do, we have to return this render statement, or else it will not show anything. So return is better to do inside a fragment. We are doing inside a fragment render list like this, and save it. Okay, now at the moment of truth, am I getting some error? Yeah, I'm getting some error. Product listing, where is product listing? Again, did that same thing. What it is telling, product actions. Okay, again the file name, but it is products. S is there. So all the singular and plural things, refresh it. Sometimes you have to refresh it, and it is looking so nice. Most of the project is done, but only the thing which is remaining, I'm clicking, I'll click, it will open it. Okay, so that thing is remaining. Okay, and before that, okay, so I will go to the product component here, and in the product component here, what I need to do, so product component is showing each of the product. Okay, although this map and all is there, so product component is showing each of the thing. So I have to use a link tag here. Okay, so because this is a single one, so this link tag I have to do sure, so that I can click on it and it will go take me to that path. Okay, so after this I will have the link to products, not products, it is product, actually product, that is right id, you are taking it right, id is the right thing, but it is not products, it is product. Again the singular thing will kill me. And then after that this link will be ending here, and like this, and then I have to import link from React DOM. Okay, so imported link from React DOM and all is there. Save it. Now this is done. So if I go here and let me click on something, so it is going to the right path. Okay, it is going to the right path, but now the thing is that we have to show it. And how do we show it? Because there is a get a single product is there. So like this product one I will do, I need to give me the single product, which is an object actually. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to first we need to do is the reducer. We'll go to the reducer and we need to create a new reducer here, so which is what this is, selected product reducer. So we will do it, and so this is how you will now see how the combined reducers also work. Okay, so export const selected products reducer equal to state is not initial state here. Okay, then also why not, what it is giving me, again it is giving me something wrong, but I have to fix it. Okay, so it is an empty object because we have seen one thing, see it is an object not an array, so this is an array of objects. So this is state is really different. Type and payload is the type we are taking, but it is not set selected product, it is actually selected product. Actually let me show one thing. In the constant we have selected product already there, so we don't have to create it. So selected product is the selected product is not there, selected products is not there, selected product is there. Again singular, and we are not adding it to this products array, we're just taking the payload and we'll do the dot payload and return the state. Okay, that is okay, that is okay. So this is different initial state. Okay, so now we have to go to the root reducer. This is our root reducer, we are here, and here comma all products, and there will be one product will be there, and it will be selected products reducer. So selected products reducer is this selected products reducer. Let me do one time. Okay, selected product reducer comma selected product reducer is from here also. So this index is done, product reducer is done. Now the thing is that this we have to come to the product detail, because product detail will show us the detail of the single product. A single product it will show. Okay, so let us go ahead and do all the stuff here. And again we have to do the Axios thing. Okay, product component, where it is, close it. Let me copy something. So first thing is there, this thing I have to copy. Okay, then Axios use dispatch, Axios use dispatch. Let me copy all these things. Axios use dispatch. Actually we are going to use both of this here. Use selector also we are going to use from React Redux, and we are not going to use the set products, we are going to use the where is my action creator? This is my action creator, and this is the selected product we already have. For this selected product we are going to use selected product. I will come here and the selected product I'll paste it here, Redux action product, product action, selected product, and then after this product details is there, then here it is there, const product id equal to use params. So why we are using this use param? So use param is another thing which we are going to take. Okay, so let me first use it. So use param is again a hook given to us by React Router DOM. So okay, this is wrong, it's not from React Router, it is from React Router DOM. So it imported something wrong. So why is it important? So what is happening here, see if we're going here, so this is the parameter which is coming in the browser window. So if we want to get access to this thing, we have to use this use param hook, which was earlier I don't remember right now, it was much more difficult to get. With this hook it is much more easier. So with use param you can get that number 1 2 3 whatever it will be. Actually it will be 1 2 3 because we are passing it from product component. So we're passing. So now this product id is there, then let product equal to use selector state. I don't want is this thing, state dot product is more than enough. Okay, use selector, I'm selecting one single product, so state dot product is more than enough. And use selector, see we are going to use this later on, but the first thing is that const dispatch equal to use dispatch. I'm going to use let me do one thing, clg product. So I will explain the flow also, wait a sec, explain the flow. Actually this will not run first. So first the thing which is going to run is the const fetch product detail. So this is just a function, this is nothing else. And let me see what it is giving me. No, let me do it myself. Okay, so async id, so it will receive the id actually, and then after that const response equal to await axios dot get, no, not like this. So again it is giving us wrong. So axios dot get what, axios dot get this thing, get the products, access dot get this thing till the product, and then the id will be passed. Okay, so similar to our previous part. Okay, let me do one thing, let me take it below, then and dot catch error is clg console.log error. Okay, console.log error is done. And then we are, is it giving some error? Okay, I got it. Dispatch is selected product. So this selected product response.data we are passing it, and again we have to call it by the use effect. Use effect if product id product id and product id not equal to empty string. If the product id is there and it is not equal to empty string, then fetch product detail, and we're passing the product id. So initially it will not be there, so product id we are passing it. Okay, so after that, yeah, so it will be like this. If the product id get changed, so this is use effect way of using it like this. The component did mount and component did update combination of use effect. If you want to know, you can check out my React series. Okay, so this console.log is there. So first this dispatch will be done. First the dispatch will be done means when we are clicking on that. So when we are clicking on anything, so any product, it will take the param, and then it will do the dispatch, and it will do the dispatch with the id what it got it from the param, this id. It will do the dispatch, and product, the single api endpoint get api, it will get the data of an object, and then it will go to the selected product, which will definitely go to the action creator, and then action creator will go to the reducer, and reducer it will again come back to this same component, and here it will use the use selector hook, use selector to get the state, and then that is what I am displaying it here. This product is what, that is what. So first the dispatch will work, then the use selector will work. Don't ask me how it will work internally, means the, anyways we are checking it whether it is not. So we can use both things at the same time. See, here we are using only the dispatch, here we are using the dispatch and use selector both. It's just like in the older Redux we were using map state to prop and map dispatch to prop. Sometimes we were using both, sometimes we are using this. So dispatch is always used to dispatch the action creator in Redux, and the use selector is used to get access to the global state, as simple as that. So let me save it, and then let me see if there any error is there. Okay, we don't have any error. Inspect, console, remove, refresh. Yeah, see, first it is coming as an empty, so that's why we have also checked this in 11 line is coming as empty, then it is changing, and we are getting the one thing. So if I come here and if I do a refresh here, and if I go to the state, see that all products is a different. So right now it has, because we are not in this page, it is not saying, and this product is showing. Okay, so if I go to, I don't have a back button here, this is a bad thing. Okay, so that's you can do. So all, see, now the all products have been done. So if I go to state, see, this is empty because I don't have this right now, and this has got all the thing. So this is how this set products was also done. Then I come here. Now what will happen, this product is, now although this is also there, the product will come. Now we have got the data. So now that we have got the data, we need to write the JSX to show it. Okay, so this product data is there. We'll use the const image comma title comma price comma category comma description equal to product. Okay, so this all we have done, and then the JSX is a bit bigger. So JSX is like normal JSX only, so nothing else, but I will do one thing, product detail, the JSX Yeah. So right now I don't have anything in the JSX. So let me copy it and then I'll explain it. So we have that if the product or length is 0, object.keys, object.keys, what does object.key does? Object.keys give us the keys of the product because it's an object, and if the length is equal to 0 means it doesn't have anything. It does a starting, it is doing the API call and empty object is there because object.keys, it changes all the keys to an array. Okay, so you can check it out on MDN. So we are showing a loader at that time. Okay, if it is like that, again I am using semantic UI loader, and if it is not, if it is if the data comes back, we already have seen that first it was empty object, then the data came, and again we are using some semantic UI, and src image I am giving. So this is the individual title I am giving, price I am giving, category I am giving, description I am giving, a shop icon giving, add to cart I am giving. Although we are not going to use it, save it, save it, and now the moment of truth, and we are getting the moment of truth. So we are getting this. Go back. Now I will show one very, so we were here, I will show one issue. Okay, see, first that old one was loaded, then the new one was given. So it is very easy to see the old one is already done. So although it is there, the user will find, okay, it is taking some time, maybe some issue in his browser and all. But the main thing is that it is a issue from our side because the Redux, it doesn't get updated, this new thing. Okay, so the thing is that we need to fix it. So how we need to fix it? So in the, we need to remove the earlier one from the state. Okay, so for that, what we are going to do, we are going to again go to the product action. Okay, product action, we are going to go, and here export const remove selected product. Okay, so it will not have any product or something, so I'll do that like this. Okay, so and again no payload will be sent, so remove selected product. Actually we already have that, have this in the constant remove selected product, so it is okay. Remove selected product is there, and remove selected product is the same. Okay, remove selected product is there. Now we have to create it in the reducer. So let me open the products reducer, products reducer. Here payload is there, and then case action types dot remove selected product, and here return an empty object. I have to return, save it. Now I have to go back to the product detail. Okay, and here selected product is there. Here remove selected product I will do. Okay, then I'll come here in the use effect, I'll come and here return. So this is known as the cleanup in this is a use effect thing. See, this is how we do cleanup. This in class-based, this component will unmount some code is there. So this is how we do cleanup. So this cleanup will be done, and okay, yeah. So it will do the when it is unmounted. Unmounted means we go back from this. So it will definitely be unmounted. So this is done. Now, okay, let's do one more thing. Let's open the Redux DevTool also. State. Okay. It shows all these things. So if I go here, so see, I said selected product and all these things are done. If I come back here, okay, so we have an issue because we have not refreshed it. If I go to man jackets, and if I come back, go to man sims, yeah, it is working fine, and we are getting on loader also perfectly. Go here, we are getting a loader for that time. Okay, so if I show now the Redux step tool, see, we'll find it. See, I go here, selected product, and see, remove selected product was also called. So this is very important, this remove selected product. So when you go back, this remove selected product get called at that time. So that is very important. So with this, we have completed a long React data. So not that much long. It took us only 1 hour and 10 minutes. But I hope you learn Redux from it and the most modern type of Redux from it. And if you're liking what I do, please do subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. I'm a full-time JavaScript trainer now. I was a full-time architect trainer now to train everyone with React, Redux, and those 21st century skills through which we can get into the IT field and future-proof your career. So if you want to know more about my programs, you can check them out. Okay, the link will be there in the description. And with this, I will end today's call. I stream daily and I will stream again tomorrow. Thank you.